Hi everybody, it's Robin and welcome back to my channel. Before I get started, the whole 1988 Victoria's Secret Angel wind effect thing that I have going on is because it is hot in London today. It's the hottest day we've had in like 9 years. If you know Celsius, it's about 35 degrees Celsius today. For America, that's about 95 maybe? I think it's about 95? 90s. And I know if you're like in Texas right now, you're like, girl, it's hot for us because we don't have the infrastructure to deal with this kind of hot. They're like, the buses are not air conditioned, cabs are not air conditioned, and there's just there's nowhere to go to escape the heat. So I have a fan on, and so, but I did check to make sure that the sound wasn't interfering. There's no way I could do this. I sat here and I started to film, and like 2 minutes in, I was sweating in places that ladies don't sweat. And so I'm just like, screw this. You guys are going to have to put up with the buzz of the fan in the background. Okay, so I haven't been here for a while. I'm always sorry. I always have good reasons. A lot of you know about all the stupid drama that's been going on. I'm still not going to get into it. I will say though, if you're looking for answers, I am not the YouTuber you're looking for. I don't have answers. I don't know why so-and-so left, and I really don't care. That's on them. If I don't engage and I can't give you an answer, it's because I'm not their friend, and so I am not going to speculate why they're here. That's on them. So that's all there is to it. No, I will not tell you what the drama was. I don't owe anybody anything. I don't owe anybody an explanation. I've had a lot of people, I think I think we deserve to know. No, you don't deserve to know anything because it didn't involve you. So, and if that makes me a bitch, then so be it. But until you have been on the receiving end of some of the absolute vile behavior that I have been on, and you have been the one receiving that, I can't believe the way people act when they have keyboard balls, is all I have to say. And I know I've said 2 bad things in one video, and I know I'm sorry, but the amount of guts that people have when they're faceless, I can't. I am whatever. So today's video, 2.5 minutes of sadness, today's video is going to be one that, oh my gosh, so requested. And it is kind of a showdown cage match between the Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM and the Goyard St. GM. And I'm going to give you basically just my personal opinion on the bags, kind of in and of themselves, and then how I feel like they compare. So this might be one of those longer videos, but I apologize in advance. But there you go. Okay, I'm going to start with the Louis Vuitton. This is a GM that's all misshapen because it's been kind of put away for, I don't really carry this much in the summer because I have one in Damiers or in the MM that I like a little bit better. Okay, so as you can see, big bag. It is not a small bag. It has been heat stamped with my initials. Okay, so I've got a tape measure here. I'm gonna go through the basics really quick. Strap drop on this is roughly 8.5 inches or 21 centimeters. Side to side, flattened like this. I can't even hold the bag. You're looking at about 22 inches or just under 55 centimeters. And depth of the bag, 13 inches, 33 centimeters. These are approximate. So, don't message me back and be like, actually, it's 32 point, no, I'd get a hobby, different hobby. We obviously, that would mean you had a hobby, but you just needed a better hobby, like handbags. Okay, so strap drop. Okay, the other thing you can do with these is, see this right here? Okay, you can take these. I'm gonna do this quickly because I'm pretty sure everybody in the world knows all of this information, but you can kind of fold this in and then you can cinch. And what that does is it makes your bag, gives it a little bit of a smaller footprint, so to speak. Takes up a little less real estate. However, so see, now the bag's a lot smaller. However, Louis Vuitton is sort of notorious. This leather has a tendency to crack in areas where it's bent a lot over time. I do this from time to time, but I also don't expect this bag to last forever. If this is a one-time or like a once-in-a-blue-moon splurge, you know, just take care of your bag. If you're like me and you don't expect this bag to last more than, you know, like 3 or 4 years without taking, you know, without having some damage and some cracks and stuff, then rock on. And then if you needed to, you can clip this across and you have a little bit more security. That keeps it under your arm, keeps people from digging in it, you know, if you're out in the street, you know, if you're worried about somebody snatching stuff out of your bag, that helps. Okay, so this is the older model. I bought it in the November before they brought in the, so I have my Damier Azur is one of the newer models, and they come with these pouches. The pouches are the same size though for the bag, so you can see the size in relation to the bag. Of course, with this bag, it would come with the Damier Ebene print. Okay, I have a love-hate relationship with these pouches. I think it's great that they wanted to include an accessory, but it wasn't a free accessory. It's not like they kept the price of the bag the same and then threw this in. They increased the price significantly. And for what I consider to be not an overly functional piece of kit. So let me go into it. Okay, it's big. It's not much. I'm trying to find something to show you kind of for comparison. Okay, this is a standard size piece of paper. So that just kind of puts it into perspective, but I suppose I could have just measured it for you because I have a measuring tape. It is 6 inches or 15 centimeters this way, and it is 9.5 inches or 24 centimeters this way. It does come with a little leash. You can, if you want to, clip that on and have it as like a little wristlet. And that's, you know, it's cute. And then this also D-rings. You probably hear YouTubers and people say D-rings. This is a D-ring. And you can clip a clay onto here. You can clip this. You can clip a mini pochette or even a big size pochette, I suppose. And it just means that you're not rooting around in your bag. You just basically are looking for your leash and then pulling it out. Okay, so, yeah. The issue with these is it's flat. So when you open it, it'll hold, what will it hold? It'll hold receipts. It's actually great when we travel. I'll stick our passports in here, and then like if I have any, you know, boarding cards and things like that, or landing cards, not boarding cards, landing cards. So depending on which country we're going into, somebody has to fill out something probably. So it's good for that. It's not great for like makeup though, because I've got this little box here, and I'll kind of show you. When you put something in there that, see how it goes wonky, and there's no way to make it straight. It doesn't. So if you're cool with that and you're not looking for a really streamlined appearance, like you can fit a decent amount in there. It's just doesn't, it's not going to be cute. So if you're going out for an evening, I would say that you might be able to fit like your credit cards, because there's like a little, there's this little guy. You could probably put your cell phone in there. I would do it, but I'm using it. But as far as like a functioning pouch, like for makeup, I don't know. And maybe I feel that way because I have specialized makeup pouches that are much more functional. I don't know. I see a lot of people selling these separately, like on eBay. So, you know, whatever. It's fine. I'm glad I have it, but I wouldn't go out of my way. If I had my choice of buying the old model without it and spending more on having it, I would probably just go for the old model and skip this and use the difference to buy like an actual makeup bag or a mini pochette or, you know, what have you. So, I don't know. Nice to have, but definitely not, you know, a deal breaker. Okay, so that's kind of this. There's 3 sizes. This is the GM. I should have probably brought over my MM, but you know, whatever. And then there's a PM. The PM is bitty, like lunchbox size. It's so small. And I believe it still comes with this, and I think, could be wrong, I think this is even the same size, which is like, it's ridiculous. It almost doesn't fit inside. Okay, so that's the information about the Neverfull. So that brings me on to the Goyard St. Louis, whatever. Another big bag. No cinching abilities at all. No clips on the inside, no D-rings, no nothing. This is literally a cloth coated bag. Oh, really quick. This is canvas with cloth canvas, or I'm sorry, it's like plastic, coated like, how do you describe it? It's plastic. You can spill on it and it just beads away. You can wipe it off. This is actually a canvas that's got like a coated plastic coating. If you look, let me see if I can get it close enough. And is it gonna, I don't think you can. You can kind of see there's a texture to it. You can see it if you look at it like up close. I just don't think I can show you that. But you can probably Google that and see it. Okay, really quick. These are not hand painted anymore. Not the way they used to be. They used to legitimately be, see the little dots? Those dots used to be painted by hand. Now it's a screen printing process that's like a 2 or 3 step process. Tape measure. Okay, so really quick. Strap drop on this is also just about 8 inches or 20 centimeters. It is across roughly 22.5 inches or 57 centimeters-ish. And then depth of the bag, I don't think this one is as deep. Could be wrong though. Oh no, 13 inches. So pretty much it's the same dimensions. But this is a lot thinner. So it for some reason, I guess it feels smaller because it kind of molds a little bit better. So while it doesn't have these things to cinch it, you can absolutely cinch it when you walk. And it's a lot easier to do it and to get it to stay that way because it's easier. It looks better when it's full. It looks a little sad right now, but you can absolutely get it to do and stay and sort of, you know, yeah. So there you go. See, you can see what it does. And it'll stay that way. I don't have any problems. Some people, when they buy these, if you intend to have them always cinched in, you can sort of put some clothespins and you can clip them and more or less train it to do it, and then it'll always kind of kick in. Okay, downfalls of this bag. Like I talked about the cracking on the leather part. These are notorious for cracking. Is that doing it? Where's the... Can you see the cracking? Yeah. Come on. Is it gonna... I'm trying to get it to... It's not gonna do it. It just wants to focus on me. You see the cracking? Right in there. There's cracking. Anyway, and that's just from normal handle use. It's just part of the bag. You have to resign yourself to the fact that you're going to spend a ton of money on it because these are expensive for what they are. And I don't get into prices. First of all, I think it can come across as bragging, and that's not what I'm trying to do. But also, prices change, and I don't want to give out information, have somebody watch it, and then get to the store and be like, "But I only saved X amount of pounds or dollars," and So just Google it. The information is online. You can get the information. So I'm not even going to touch on prices. I can tell you that by the time mine was this was $1,500 with this, and I'll get into this in a second. Okay, so again, if you're looking for one of those bags that's gonna last you forever, this is not your bag. This is like a casual bag. Now I use it pretty frequently, but this will start to wear away, and it'll start to wear in the corners, and this is definitely what I would call like a luxury tote. And the way I define luxury is if you can afford to not care that it's going to get thrashed, that to me is luxury. Maybe, and that's maybe not how you define it, luxury to me is like a non-necessity. This is definitely a non-necessity. I could, you know, anyway, I'm not trying to go there. I'm not trying to cause arguments or anything like that. I love them. That's all I'm going to say. These come in all sorts of colors. This is the jaune, which is, you know, yellow. They come in a couple of different blues. They come in black. They come in black with the matching black straps. They come in black with tan. They come in red, hunter green. I think pink is floating around, like a gray, white. The white, I want the white. Lots of different colors. So they're a lot of fun. And the price point is similar-ish to the Louis Vuitton, but they kind of fly way under the radar. You don't see these as much, and I don't think that they scream logo. I mean, I guess if you know this logo, it might, but I just find them to be a little bit more understated. But I also find them to be a little bit more casual because they're freeform, they don't have any hardware. You know, they've got like the white stitching, so it depends on what you want. You know, I happen to just really like this. I love the color. Looking back, the only thing I would change is I wish I'd gotten, this comes in 2 sizes, the GM and the PM, I think they are, or basically a small and a large. I wish I'd gone for the smaller size. They didn't have it at the time, and I had no patience, and I wanted it, and I wanted it there, and so I went with the big one. And like I said, I wish I'd gone with the smaller one because it's about the size of the MM. So their smaller is the size of the medium size Neverfull, and I keep pointing because it's right over there. And I wish I'd gone with that size, but you know, whatever, you live and you learn. I guess that's just an excuse to get another one. Okay, now this comes with a pouch as well, which is a much more functional pouch in that it's got this little slip pocket back here. So if you live in London or somewhere with public transport and you need to do the touch in whatever, I stick my Oyster card in here sometimes and it reads through and it tucks in there because it kind of stays secure. So this is great. And then inside, you know, you can do your receipts. Now again, it's a little bit more, maybe because it's a softer material, it's got a little bit more give. So I see people using this as a makeup pouch. I see people putting their cell phone and stuff in there. Receipts, kind of however you want to do it. I love the little button. It's got the, can you see? There's like the G on there. I'm trying to, I don't think I can get it to, no. So there's a G on there. Y'all are just gonna have to trust me on that. It's cute though, it's their G. And if you look, it actually spells Goyard on there, I think, doesn't it? Yeah, it's, look it up, Google it. It's my answer for everything. Okay, so the downside to this is I can take it off here. So I can pull this down and I can undo the little button thing, but the leash will stay on the bag. It is sewn on to the bag at this. So no matter what I do, unless I physically want to snip this off and just always have it loose, that's my gripe. I really wish they had made the button closure here so that I could take it off and sort of, you know, loop it around and make it a wristlet. Minor thing, but like I said, this is a really casual bag, so I'm not looking for it to be formal, and so that doesn't really bother me. And I have seen people take this off and use this like as a cute little clutch. I've seen them, you know, take it down to the pool with their sort of their stuff, you know, their credit card for the day and their phone, that sort of thing. They're nicely made. I really do like that little slip pocket because to me it makes it extra functional. Some people put their phone back here, you know, it's just cute. And this little guy is, sorry, 7.5 or just under 19 centimeters across, and just over 4 inches or 10.5 centimeters top to bottom. Yeah, and the leash length on this is roughly 12 inches, a foot, or sorry, in centimeters, that is, I'm trying so hard, just 30.5 centimeters. Okay. Comparison, I don't know, I mean, they're roughly the same size bag. The Goyards weigh nothing. They are so light. I mean, they are so light. They're great for, you know, like beach. They're great if you're on holiday and you need to stick a lot of stuff. If you're gonna be, let's say, somewhere where it gets cooler in the evenings and you need to stash a couple of cardigans for you and the kids, it's great. And like I said, it's kind of freeform, so it just, you know, it just feels like it really just keeps on holding. The bummer is that the inside is white, so if something gets, you know, like a pen gets thrown around in there, it's gonna mark, and it's not the kind of material where I'd feel comfortable scrubbing with a lot of soaps and stuff like that because of the outside. I would be afraid that it would warp the, like the coating. Because of that little pouch not being overly functional as like a makeup pouch, I purchased the makeup bag. Really, it's not really a makeup bag, but I use it as a makeup bag. I think it's just like a little accessories pouch. It's 8 inches or 20 centimeters by, 8 inches, 20 centimeters across by roughly 5.5 inches or 14 centimeters up and down. Looking back, I would not have purchased this. I think I spent 450 pounds just on this, and I like matchy, but that was ridiculous. You know, it's cloth inside. It's cute, whatever. Nice zipper, cute little zipper pull with a G. Yeah. So the main difference is, you can get these for a price. You can have these personalized with stripes, and your monogram, like your initial, but like I said, there's a cost, and I want to say here in the UK it starts at like maybe 150 or 200 pounds, and you have to send it away to Paris, and weeks later you get it back. So if you want to have it done at the time, it has to be a premeditated purchase. If you want to ever take it back, there can be no damage to the bag. There can be no cracking on any part of the bag. So I think I'm already, yeah. And there's not a great, there's no warranty on really any of these bags, but if you go in and you say this bag's cracking, they'll just say that's just the nature of the bag and you just have to live with it. Whereas Louis Vuitton, if you go back in within the first year and there's an issue, they are a lot more willing, to do something about it and make you happy. So if you're looking for, if we're talking about in comparison to each other, if you're looking for a bag that's going to hold up, definitely your Neverfull. Neverfull is going to hold up way better. I fling this thing around everywhere, and the corners are still in great shape, I think, aren't they? Yeah, my corners are still in great shape. I think I've got, I have a little bit of wear here. The good thing about the brown though is you don't really see it. I mean, like I didn't even realize that I had some wear until I just, checked it out. And I love the red interior. I just love it. Woo! I mean, that's a whole lot of red right there. This was a requested video, and I hope this is what you guys wanted. You just wanted a comparison and which one I would do. It's hard to say if I could only have one, which one would I have? Ooh, that's hard because I like them both. I also carry both of these bags in very different seasons. Now, in the summer, assuming that I had this in a more neutral color, because let's face it, this is kind of a limiting color, and wow, that makes me an unflattering shade of, it's funny. Woo. I can see my face change, the color of my skin change, sorry. It's been a while since I've been playing with the camera, so it's like, woo. If I had this in a neutral color, let's say like a black or the white, between this and the Neverfull, I still think the Neverfull, I'd probably go with the Neverfull, because like I said, with the hardware and stuff, it's not that they're not a casual bag, they're just like a smart casual. They're a little bit more dressy. This to me always looks like a beach bag. This is the bag I grab when I'm doing the school run and I'm gonna have like a bunch of stuff and I'm trying to deliver stuff to teachers and stuff, because it's just big and it's floppy and whatever. If I am going out, like with the family, or we're going on holiday, like I took my Azure Neverfull, went with me to Dubai, and it was a great bag. It was good to take down to the pool, but then I took it out to dinner one night and that was nice. Yes, I did end up taking Hillary Clinton, my Birkin, to Dubai. If people have questions about Dubai, do let me know. Post them below and I will. A few of you guys wanted like a Q&A on Dubai, which maybe I'll do a Q&A thing on my Instagram. And you know, if you have any Dubai Q&A question thing, whatever, leave them here. This is a long video, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna try and get on here more regularly, but I am about 15 minutes away from kids getting out of school, which is to say like 2 weeks from kids getting out for school for the summer, and we're going to be in and out of the country, and I'll try, but I'll try is all I can do. Without just, yeah, like I said, without rehashing it, I just don't, I have really, really struggled with whether or not I'm even going to continue to do videos. So I have filmed a few times and then I've watched them back to make sure that everything was fine. And I was like, this is rubbish, because I can so see that I have no interest in doing it because it's just been heinous. So anyway, that was a whole minute of me whinging. Sorry about that. I miss you guys though, and for those that have stuck around and are like, please, please come back, you guys, that's amazing, and thank you. For those of you who want to leave ugly comments, that's you. It says everything about you and nothing about me. So if you can lay your head on your pillow at night and you're cool with being that person, then that's on you, not me. Anyway, you guys take care, and I will hopefully see you guys soon. Bye.